Well, it's been a minute since I've done one of these update videos, but I am finally back in the shop. I had a good trip down south. What was that, 2 weeks ago? And then last week I basically just spent most of the week doing bookkeeping stuff for my business and trying to get that sorted out. But I am finally making some progress in the shop again. I got some time this weekend. Did a whole bunch of work on the Jeep. Let me show you what I did. So I am working on basically just getting this thing to the point where it's ready for primer. There's a lot of kind of cleaning up mistakes or things that I didn't finish before, welding things up, welding up pinholes. There was a little tube here for a bow pocket for the original soft top, which I will never use, so I deleted those, that one, and that one. Kind of just been going through. I bent over the flange here. I still need to do that side on that. And then basically just welding up holes in the firewall. I welded up the hole for the clutch pedal because that's not going to get used. And then just a ton of, there's a good echo here, a ton of holes in the firewall that I'm not going to use. I don't know, some of them were not original. Some of them were original, but I won't use them. I had some rust holes around this hinge that I patched over, or not patched over, but patched properly. I probably should actually do a little bit more here, but I think I'm just gonna paint it and call it good. There were some holes here. There were a whole bunch of them here where somebody had added a aftermarket heater, and it was easier to just patch in a piece there, but then just holes. There are a bunch that I can't grind with it on the rotisserie, so I'm gonna have to figure out, probably take it off, finish those out, and then paint the firewall, and then put it back on the rotisserie to do everything else. Touching up some spots where I didn't get good penetration first time around. Spent some time finishing out these welds, getting this straighter, and so it's not oil canning. I still have a little bit of oil canning here that I want to get taken out because I don't really want that to be happening as I'm going down the road. Touched up some pinholes here, need to grind those out. So yeah, basically at this point it's going to be a lot of grinding, stripping as much of the primer that I put on to keep it from rusting as I went. I would really like to wait for a nice day and do that outside, but we got a lot of snow this weekend. Also, my truck is broken again. We should have a nice day later this week, so I think what I'm going to do now is clear the truck out, move it back, get this area cleared out, so that when I do get a nice day, I can pull that thing outside, just thrash on it, grind it, strip it, and then it should be about ready to start getting some paint on. While I'm out here, still have probably another week or two, a couple weeks of maple syrup season. The evaporator is done, running really happy with that. I'm going to try to get that video edited sometime this week and get that out. So that's what's going on here. As always, thank you for your support and have a great week.